Happy birthday. Born on the 17th of May is a very compassionate horoscope to have. You will be willing to work for people, your relatives, your family, your friends. You will go out of the way to help people in whatever they need, even to support their education. But you yourself will have a slow start in your life. The first 26 years of your life, you will see that there isn't much direction. After that, from the age of 28 or 29, you will get to be going where you want to be. You have a very creative and very imaginative horoscope, and you will travel the world doing business or working in different countries as well. Of course, you'll want to make a name for yourself through the use of your creativity and imagination. You will plan things on a very big scale, and you will have the ability finally to become a professional or a lawyer, doctor, an architect, whatever you want, or a business person. You could also be very attracted to politics in your country because you will have that feeling that you want to help your fellow citizens in whatever you want to do. Basically, you are a man who or a woman who will put yourself forward to do a lot of charity and a lot of help for mankind or womankind. And so you are that special person. But you'll have to go through many ups and downs in your life because the formation of your planet shows that. So don't worry, you're going to end your life in a very wonderful way. The last 25 or 26 years are going to be wonderful for you. So that's the program made for you. Regarding your imagination and creativity, you could go into business with that. Could be a wonderful designer, a wonderful landscape artist. You could be very clever in the food and beverage business. And you'll also have the gift of communications and marketing skills. But you have to worry that your temper can be very bad and that your argumentativeness can be not good. And you can be quite rebellious if your palms that are going to show how the success and how your character and personality is going to be. So now I want to talk to you about the calendar year 2020. It's not going to be very stable for you. Planets are moving very fast. And when they move fast, you can't go fast. You cannot be impulsive, hasty, or impatient in what you do. Otherwise, there'll be a clash and there'll be differences and there'll be more or less ups and downs, too many in 2020 for you. What I don't know is your ages. So I'm going to use some sample ages to give you an example how ages work. Because all I right now know is you're born 17th May, that's all. Let's pretend that you are the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78 or even 87. If you're any of these ages, you're going to be a very lucky person. In spite of the 2020 planets not behaving, you'll still be able to manage the odds for everything that you want to do. Whether in job, business, finances, whether in personal life, even your health will be very steady. Another example of good ages is if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74 or even 83 or even 92, you are going to be one very lucky person as well. All your dreams can materialize. All that wonderful things that you want, whether it's for marriage, a big house, a big car, doing well in job, business, traveling the world, all can be seen if you're of these ages. Now, I'm going to give you some sample of ages you have to be a bit cautious about. If you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or 80 or even 89 or 98, you have to be very cautious because these ages show towards a downtrend and towards having to sacrifice for others and for you yourself not getting the good deal that you want. So disappointment can be felt if you're of these ages, especially in 2020. Another set of ages you have to be a bit cautious about. If you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77 or 86. You also have to be careful. These ages will have many fast planets, and they'll make you hasty, impatient, and impulsive. And that will make you make many mistakes, many wrong turns in your life during these ages. And you will, of course, regret it later that you did not do any research, that you were not careful in what you planned. So you have to be careful as well. Many planets are seen representing money of these ages, and money can be lost if these ages that I've just mentioned for you. So you see how ages play an important part. And palms play a very important part as well, especially for health areas. I don't want to say too much, but born on the 17th of May, you can have eczema of the skin. You can have a slow digestion like constipation. You can have problems with your knees. And you also have to be cautious that your lungs may not be doing well. Well, if I can have a 90-minute session with you, and during this 90 minutes, I'll be able to talk to you about your next 9 years. This is my email. Send me an email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms and me reading your palms. With all that information, I'll be very accurate and I'll map up your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you. You have it, I have it, everybody has it. How do we reach it, that supernatural energy? People who have reached it and connected to that wonderful energy, they are the ones we read about in the TV and we read about in the papers. And they are special people who come up with such fantastic ideas or becoming so lucky in the world. And you can do the same. And I'll also, of course, show you your lucky colors, lucky days, lucky gemstones, lucky directions, a lot of other energies. And that will only cost you USD $50. So send me that email and let's get down to it and give yourself a chance to be somebody very special. Until I meet you one day, I wish you a happy birthday. Thank you and goodbye.